Good morning, my fellow traders. Hope you all having an awesome day. An update here all the way from London as I just came back yesterday, and it's not going to be a really long video as usual because it's Ramadan and I'll be fasting today as well. So I'll try to make it as informative as possible for you guys so that you can learn as much as possible. As this first part is going to be really important for you if you want to learn some good stuff about trading, if you want to learn something that is really useful in your trading. I'll be showing you some losses, I'll be showing you some profits, showing you some trades that didn't play out and that played out as well. Some zones that played out perfectly fine, some zones that didn't play out, and how I entered my trades from those zones. Now, I want to start this video by this saying that trading is not just about winning, it's also about losing. And it is also not just about looking at your profits, it's also about cutting your profits. If you're not cutting your profits, then what is the point of entering those trades? You need to set a certain target before you enter your trades. You need to know where you want to exit. You need to know when you want to cut your profits. If you don't know when to cut your profits, you'll be just looking at your profits and price might reverse back from there. So make sure you have a strong mental control over the market so that you can also pull up the money out of the market and try to run risk-free. If your trades are in profits, make sure you are running a risk-free trade by moving your stop loss to break even so that you are not losing anything if you try to capture a big move out of the market. Now, I get this question asked a lot now every day, almost every day since I've been sending trade alerts of natural gas. Now this year, let me tell you something. This year I've only sent 2 natural gas trade alert and fortunately both were the winners. And again, it is not a signal group and I don't send tons of natural gas signals. If I get a high probability signal to enter a trade myself as well, then I send those as a trade alert. This month I got 2 signals right after another and I've sent both to the members. Now I want to show you first, which is right here. As you can see on your screens, right here, the first trade alert was sent right here, which was this trade. As you can see, both target has been hit. Right here, these were the targets here on Owanda, right here, which is this one. And then I have another same opportunity, and that is not only sent as an alert, that was also called in my YouTube video, so you can't say that it has not been mentioned. But for the members, of course, I sent both targets. The second one is right here. As you can see on your screens, that is the exact same pullback entry I try to teach you on my YouTube videos, and we had a same entry pattern I've sent as an alert. As you can see, the stops and targets are right there. Now, this was a good setup for me because the price just formed a bullish engulfing pattern right at 50 EMA after a deep pullback. That is why it was a good entry for me. So 2 were sent. Both were the winners this week. Now, talking about winners, I also want to talk about losers. With that, I've sent one more trade alert, which is right here, EURUSD, exact same entry we have taken in natural gas. Every time I see these type of patterns, I'm going to take the trade again and again, and that is what will give me an edge over the market right at the end of the year. I'm not looking at my results short term. I'm looking at my results at the end of the year. Now, when I send this trade alert, I've mentioned that we have a GDP data, we have initial jobless claim ahead. So I'll be taking this trade, but with a very low risk. And as you can see, the price goes in a favor of the dollar and it pushes lower. That is why risk management is very important. When I have a winner in a natural gas, I didn't increase my risk to gain as much as possible. Instead, I've seen that we had a big news events that can really affect dollar in a positive or negative way. If that would have gone against the dollar, that would be a good winning trade with a technical signal, but now I was also prepared for my loss. That is why I've taken a low risk that was sent to the members mentioning that be careful with the risk. That is why we can keep a losses minimum and a profits maximum. And as you can see, that was a losing trade. But if that was a losing trade, doesn't mean I'm not going to take another entry. I had the same entry right here, which was a losing trade for me. Exact same entry. Doesn't mean I'm not going to take another trade. So I had a winner right here, I had a winner right here. And if I have a loser, that is totally fine. This was not sent as an alert. It is my personal trade that didn't play out. But again, that was a low risk trade because I knew that there is a jobless claim coming up, GDP data coming up, and the market can be really volatile. So had a stop loss there, and that has saved my account for any big losses. Then I'm going to show you one commodity trade that was also mentioned live, which is right here, a swing high bearish engulfing pattern. Now, if you are my student, you know this entry and that has played out perfectly fine. Mentioned clearly in my live session, this one and few other trades, but this one out of that played out nicely. A quick clip from my live session so that you can see how we take an entries. Corn has a nice bearish engulfer. We have an entry, swing high bearish engulfing entry. I'll keep my stop loss. Let's see. 3 and we can go 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9 and 9. Something like this. So yeah, nice one. So that is how we taken this entry. No ifs, no buts. We had a condition. We had 6 rules met according to my pullback strategy, and that is what has given us a good amount of profit. So you know this entry below 50 EMA, nice pullback, swing high bearish engulfer, and that played out perfectly fine. Then we had copper. We had a nice trade out of copper from the resistance level right from here, and then we were paying attention at the support area, which is right here in green, from where I was looking to enter my buy trades. Now again, that did not give me a chance to enter a trade because there was a big spike up all the way once the price hit this level, and boom, it pushes up from here. Now again, if you are someone who is already a profitable trader, who's in my group just for an extra confidence to look at my zones, then it might be an entry for you. You might be looking for your entries right after the price hit the zones, and in that case, that played out nicely, as my zones played out really nicely most of the time if you have seen me from a couple of years. So that zone played out nicely. That was already sent to my members. Now then we had NatGas. Now last week I've only sent a zone for capital.com, which is right here, that look for your entry condition for your natural gas trades. But right here on capital.com, it pushed down right here, and then it pushes back up, some bounce from here, and that bounce was enough to capture the take profit right here. I've just shown you the trade at the start of the video. That was enough to hit target 1 and target 2, and then the price pushes lower. Now I've also mentioned that it is very important to cut your profits. Now we had a 1.4 to 1 reward to risk ratio trade. Why are you not cutting your profit? Once your take profit is hit, you don't know what's going to happen. Yes, if you want to manage your trade to the recent highs right here, then make sure you have a stop loss to break even, so that if you want to capture a big move, then you are still protected. But in my case, if my both targets are hit 1 and 2, I'm out of the trades, especially for commodities. So I'm going to go through in detail analysis in a second part of the video. So this week, not many zones played out, very choppy week, but we are still looking at the other commodities like wheat, crude oil, corn, palladium, platinum, US cocoa, sugar. All these commodities are still in the play, and we are still waiting for the price to reach those zones so that we can enter our trades accordingly, which I'm going to update you guys as well. And talking about crude oil right here, so in the middle of the week, I found that the price has broken below the zone, and right here I've quickly sent these zones to my members to look for your entry conditions. So as you can see, price has reacted nicely from the zone, but it didn't give us any sort of entry condition. It did push up nicely around $1, but like I said, if you're someone who are using my zones for your own strategies, then you might have got an entry. But for me, it is not an entry. For me, I might look for double top or some other condition, which I'm going to mention. Now, I also want to show you one more trade, which is my pullback entry bearish. Now, it is not sent as an alert, but right here, if you are my student, you know that is a valid pullback entry bearish. Now, if you look at this pattern, what do you find here? Exact same entry we have taken in corn, swing high bearish engulfer below 50 EMA, swing high bearish engulfer below 50 EMA. Now, if you use these entries, backtest these entries again and again, then you can optimize your best performing pairs and put that in your portfolio to take those trades. So that is how you need to be disciplined in your trading. And again, before I end the first part of the video, I want to mention that, guys, if you really want to learn trading from the basics to the advanced level, then go for the premium plan right here. That will teach you every single thing from the basics of the trading to the advanced level of the trading. How to enter your trades from the zones, how to draw the zones, how to enter the trade in the trending market, how to enter the trades in the consolidation market. Every single thing, it will make you pro in doing the full analysis on your own. But if you're someone who already know the trading, who's already maybe a profitable trader, just need an extra confidence for me, like a zones, like an entries, a basic knowledge, then these two plans are for you, where you get these zones, which I just shown you every week with that trade alerts 1 to 3 times a week to show you how I'm entering the trades. You can also ask me any sort of charts if you're interested for me to draw the zones for you, which is right here. And in this plan, all you get a live session with me where we can discuss an entries that I'm personally taking and looking at throughout the week. So it is at moneymarkers.com NatGas.uk, and then you can look for the plans right here. Scroll down, look at the plans right here. And if you want to see what to expect from the course, make sure you watch this video as well so that you get full details of what to expect these plans. And for these plans, the videos are also linked right here. So let's end the first part of the video and start our analysis with NatGas, gold, silver, crude oil, starting with natural gas. Now, the zone has been broken, but if you look here, we are not still bearish long term. If you look here on a daily, we are still above 50 EMA. On all three platforms, we are above 50 EMA. But I've been looking for the possible sell trades now on smaller time frame, which is my pullback entry bearish. That is all I'm looking at till where. Now you need to mark these zones on the charts, which is right here. 3.490 goes to 3.612 on NEMIX. On capital.com, we have a zone below, which is 3.565, goes to 3.635. On Oanda, we have the zone below, which is 3.641, goes to 3.818, a trend continuation bullish area where the price is now heading to. So at this point, starting with NEMIX, the price just made a little anchor by breaking below the previous low right here. We have a very likely chance of a retest of this anchor with a bearish engulfer, which is also my pullback entry bearish, and price will likely fall to the next level of support. So only bearish pullback entry, and make sure you look for the signals. Don't enter your trades blindly. I only take my trades once I see a clear bearish signal. Bears are telling me, the market is telling me that yes, I'm gonna fall, which is my bearish signal till the price get to this level. Once the price get to this level, I want to see bullish engulfers, double bottom, any sort of buy signal here to take my buy entries. So let's see how it opens. If it stays below 50 EMA when the market opens, still looking for the bearish trade. If let's say the price open above 50 EMA, in that case I will start to look for my buy trades only. So we need to see how it opens above or below. Exactly same on capital.com, just bearish trades with the pullback entry bearish. That is all I'm looking at till the price get to this level. And on Oanda as well, just pullback entry bearish. I'm looking at my valid sell trade. If I see a valid signal, I might send you as an alert to my members as well. So keep an eye till this zone, only buy trades for natural gas. We are short-term bearish, again, not long-term. Long-term, we might see another deep pullback above 50 EMA, then another spike up as well. So very cautious. If you're holding your trades, if you're managing your trade, I'll just go 1 ATR for my targets. Maximum, I'll go 2 ATR or to these levels if I have a valid sell signal. Next up, we have gold. Gold has broken below and pushing lower dramatically. And a couple of weeks ago, I've been sending these zones to my members. So we have these zones. And now I'm looking at this zone again, which is 2782.79, goes up to 2791.45. It is a very likely chance the price will get to this level before another bounce up. For now, only bearish trades for gold. Now if I look at my Fibonacci levels, which is right here, all the way from here to the upper level, it hit 50% retracement. Now for entries, I'll be looking at on 1 hour, not on 4 hour, because I'm drawing this zone on 4 hour all the way from here to this level. So for the entries, I'll be looking my trades on 1 hour, which 50% has been hit. We have a likely chance the price will push down to 1.618 retracement as it has hit 50% retracement. That is my sell limit order. If you are an aggressive trader, it is a very aggressive entry and can be risky as well. Otherwise, my favorite way of entering, which is just a pullback below 50 EMA followed by bearish engulfing pattern. Keep on taking shots till the price get to this level right here. So that is all I'm looking at. Only sell trades for gold aggressively. That has been triggered. Less aggressively, which we still need to wait, which is my pullback entry bearish. That is all I'm looking at for my bearish trades. So keep an eye, only sell trades for gold. Here on silver, if you remember, I've said that silver will likely push the gold lower as well. If we have the price push back up, forms a double top, it will likely to push down. And as you can see, the price forms first top, second top, and nicely pushed lower. That was clearly mentioned in my last video. For now, I'm still looking at this area for the possible double top on 4 hour. If we have a push up, price forms bearish engulfer, I'm gonna go short. Otherwise, simply pullback entry bearish below 50 EMA as price just broke below the low. You have a likely chance the price will retest the previous low, forms a bearish engulfer, which is my signal to go short. So only sell trades for silver till the price get to 29.56, goes up to 29.93. It is a very minor level, not a major level, but I'm expecting little bounce and a fall back to this level. The major level is right down here, which is 27.58 goes to 28.04, a level I'm looking at for the price to get to in a long run, from where we can see a possible push up. So keep an eye. Only bearish trade, expect a bounce from here, then a push down, expect a bounce from here, then a push down, and then we might see another reversal from here out of silver. So keep an eye. As we are below 50 EMA, I'm only looking for pullback entry bearish. On silver, you can also plot your Fibonacci tool, which is right here. 50% can be sell limit order, take profit can be 1.618 retracement, stop loss can be above the pattern if you want to look for the good and bigger and aggressive entry here for silver. Otherwise, just pullback entry bearish. On 4 hour, I'm looking at for the possible entries. Next up, we have crude oil. Crude oil just hit the level of major trend continuation bearish area, which is 70.12, goes up to 71.18. So simply either look for double top from here by marking your rejection zone all the way from the wicks to the body, which is right here. If the price pushes up without a candle to close above these highs, then we have a valid double top pattern. The wick can go above, that is totally fine. If the body closes above, in that case the price will turn bullish and it will reverse from here. Otherwise, only bearish trades with a double top pattern, that is all I'm looking at. I'm not looking at pullback entry bearish, as the condition did not meet at this point. Otherwise, if the price falls, I will be looking at 65.79, goes up to 67.23 for the possible buy trade. So buy from here, sell from here, but with the valid conditions only. So that is it for today's video. Hope you got a value. If yes, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, so that we can all trade together and trade efficiently. Hope you trade green, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Have an awesome weekend. Take care.